Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. Every relationship isn't to be understood. Every relationship isn't to be understood. About 2 or 3 weeks ago or so, this NFL player's wife went viral uh, for saying that he works, she spends all the money. That's their relationship. A few years ago, it was a real hot topic. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you logged on to, it was a hot topic, and it talked about 50-50 in relationships, whether a man should do 50-50 with a woman, or 100-0, or he's providing, paying the bills, doing everything, and she does nothing. There's been topics about women being housewives, but that's for each individual relationship. I can't say a woman should or shouldn't be a housewife. If that fits your relationship, that fits your relationship. I can't say a woman should be 50-50 or should not be 50-50. If that fits your relationship, who am I to judge? In high school, I had a cousin, and she was a victim of domestic violence. Her significant other to put his hands on her. And all my male family members was mad, upset, looking for the guy, mad, flaming mad. This man put his hands on a female, specifically someone I was related to. Everyone's pissed off, mixed emotions. Most of them are bad. Then about 2 weeks later, you hear they got back together. For those hours and days, we was pissed off that he put his hands on her. Mad as hell. Then about 2 weeks later, they got back together. That's their relationship. That has nothing to do with me. And at that point in time in my life, I realized what happens in someone else's relationship has nothing to do with me. That is what we must understand. If that woman is so unhappy and she leaves and comes back, leaves and comes back, leaves and comes back, leaves and come back, it can't be that bad. What we fail to forget is when we're upset, we do and say the worst possible things. And I'm not saying calling a woman a B. I'm not saying physically assaulting a woman. But I know when I get mad, I'm gonna say some things to you. You know, there was a point in my life for the longest period of time, even to this day, when I get mad at a woman, I don't want nothing to do with her. We done. It's over. I'm finished. I'm single. Live your life. Be free. Blocking them. They blocking me. Things that we do, things that I do and I say when I'm upset. But a couple hours later, or maybe a day or two later, I'm like, man, I miss that person. I miss that person. Even me, I had someone treat me bad, verbally abuse me. A couple days later, I'm sorry. She say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have to understand that emotions, making decisions off emotions, sometimes are the worst possible decisions, but we can't get in between people's relationships. We can't let family and friends get in between relationships. If I break up with a woman and come back 50 times, or she breaks up with me and comes back 50 times, guess what? It's something there. It's something that was done or said when one of us was mad that pissed both of us off, pissed one of us off, and we said something. We said, hey, this is it. Then when we calm down, we realize that, hey, I was mad. I made an emotional decision, and I apologize. Sometimes people break up based off emotions. But we, from the outside looking in, can't say why or why not someone should or should not be together. If you see two people in a relationship, let it be. Let it be. And I told, you know, someone that's, I told my number one, I said, hey, and I told her this. I will never call you the B word. I will never put my hands on you. And anything other than that, I want you to forgive me because I'm human. Long story short, stay out of people's relationships. Stay out of my relationship. Stay out of my relationship. Until next time.